other who who are attending this meeting. I am thankful to all of you to that I am delivering something on the National Mathematics Day, and this is a sense of honor for me also. There are earlier some meetings with all of you. Last year also I delivered two or three lectures. Uh, Today, my topic is for mathematics for a better future. Uh, Srinivas Ramanujan and Harish Chandra, Professor Harish Chandra. In my opinion, these two mathematicians are one of the best India have ever given to the world. About Srinivas Ramanujan, almost all of us know. Majority of things have been discussed every year, almost every year. Besides that, sometimes whenever in the class I discuss about Harish Chandra, very few students know about him. I tell them that generally Harish Chandra Research Institute, HRI, is situated in Allahabad also. And he is the only mathematician of India, from India, who has done MSc Physics from Banaras Hindu University and did PhD in Mathematics from Cambridge University. It is generally not possible in India that you are completing MSc in a particular subject and you are doing research in another subject. Indian education system does not allow us, but Cambridge or some other universities in the world are of different type. So they have accepted. So whenever we discuss mathematics day, this is not a mathematician day. This is a mathematics day. So anybody who is delivering something in the field of mathematics, or especially since this is a National Mathematics Day, so from Aryabhatta, from Kerala School of Mathematics, from 12th century Bhaskaracharya, we tribute everybody, all those dignitaries. The second point that Sir said about the better world. So we will discuss some points where the mathematics will be used or some mathematician or scientists are using nowadays. Mathematicians are using nowadays. So first field is the dynamical system. This field has been developed only when computers were introduced in the world. In Europe and America, computers were introduced in 80s, and in India, this scenario came in 90s when computers introduced and personal computers. I mean personal computers, desktops. Then the research in mathematics has been extended in those areas which were till then those were untouched. First is the dynamical system, as I am saying. Dynamical systems means those systems which cannot be studied by taking them stationary. Suppose we have some object. I have my mobile phone in my hand. I can take its measurements with some accuracy, with length, width. But when something is moving, then it's really difficult to take exact measurements. Definitely, there will be some scope of errors. For example, when we study about the Earth is moving, its linear velocity is almost 29.5 kilometer per second. I am repeating this. The linear velocity of Earth is 29.5 kilometer per second, almost. So precisely, it's really very difficult to measure this distance. 29.5 kilometer per second is beyond the practical sense of measurement for a human being. So at this speed, not only Earth is moving, the whole atmosphere of the Earth is also moving with the Earth. And in this situation, if our climatologists are telling us that there will be rain after 3 days in this particular area, and sometimes they may be wrong. It's really very difficult and their work is really commendable. Sometimes we say that there was a prediction about the rain and today there is no rain. So it means climatologists are not telling us the truth. Generally, people say about this. But whenever we observe in the 90s, early 90s, uh, at that time when there were news in Doordarshan and there were news about the climate, and those news, the truth level was almost 25-30% of those news related to climate. Nowadays, our climate related information is almost 70% to 80% is correct. So in this sense, we have improved. With mathematical new models, mathematical modeling is there. And with new mathematical models, now since the Earth is a huge dynamical system, and with the huge data computer processing, nowadays we are in a situation that we can predict the climate or the forecast, the weather uh, for an 1 week type duration with a better accuracy in comparison to 90s. So this is one field where climatologists, where mathematicians, where computer scientists, where geography students all together put their efforts for research. This is a field. Dynamical system of this type also inspire us to do a research in human beings. For example, our whole body is a huge dynamical system. We cannot study a huge our human body in rest. Think that the whole population of the world is about 800 crore people is this time. But generally, biologists say that more than 800 billions microbes, viruses, bacteria, and etc. live in a general human body. More than 800 billion. So you should appreciate your immune system also. Now, with this huge system, if we take blood sample, if we take blood pressure, uh, heart, kidney, liver, all data of a particular individual, his or her food intake, his or her daily workout routine for suppose 2 years, 3 years, if we take these data for some individuals, and just like climatologists take the data for humidity, for temperature, for wind speed, and this. With those data, climatologists can predict the weather in the same way if we take data of blood pressure, of blood related other things, a heart, liver, kidney of a human being, of a diet system of a particular individual, workout of a particular individual for a long time. Is it possible to predict the health of that individual? Health means the situation of heart, kidney, liver, important organs after 3 years, 5 years. If it is possible, then definitely maths will save a lot of people. Today, it is not possible to predict 6 months earlier about the heart and cardiac situation of an individual. It may be possible in the same. So, some research institutes in India also, I was attending a lecture some years also, and there were some resource person from ISER, IISER, Indian Institute of Science Education and Research, Pune, and IIT Madras, who were doing research in this field. That's why I'm saying that the dynamical system is opening a new era because if we think the human body is a dynamical system, if we think about the whole galaxies, whole astronomical, everything in astronomy is a dynamical system. Besides that, glaciology, oceanology, all are dynamical systems, and we are doing research with much more accuracy now because our system, computer system especially, and mathematical modeling is better now. The other options in mathematics are from the cyber security field because after the development of computer education and internet, Now we are living in an era of internet insecurity. Cyber fraud is a daily routine nowadays. Everybody listens about all these things. Now, caller tune has also been introduced about cyber security. Last year, I was attending a lecture by Professor Kalyan Chakrabarti, who was at that time the director of Kerala School of Mathematics. Nowadays, he is in HRI, I think. Professor Kalyan Chakrabarti was delivering a lecture on cyber security in Srinagar, which is situated in Uttarakhand. There are two Srinagars. One is Jammu and Kashmir, and other a small town in Uttarakhand also. Kalyan sir was in Uttarakhand and he was delivering a lecture on cyber security in Uttarakhand and the use of algebra. And I learned a lot of things from that lecture also. Then I realized that uh, in this era of cyber uh, insecurity, instead of saying security, now insecurity, how can our mathematicians, our students can learn mathematics, can make it a safe place for the future generations? So this is the new field where you can earn name, fame, money, whatever you want. But if you have dedication for the pure mathematics, definitely you can learn a lot of things in future and you can make a safe internet environment for the future generations. So cyber security, coding, cryptography, all these things are for a better generation if you can use with a positive mindset. This is the another field where we can use mathematics. One is dynamical system, and other is cyber security. Besides that, we have to take the modeling seriously because uh, with the growth in population, especially, we have seen that those areas where earlier there were a tremendous agricultural land, now almost everywhere we are observing concrete forest, uh, soil erosion, climate change is a reality. So agriculture is another field where the need of mathematical modeling is also a necessity. Because just like Israel, we have to change our agricultural scenario, and with mathematical modeling, we can optimize our resources. Optimization is, I think, earlier I never thought that optimization is too much serious branch, but now I have realized that in mathematics, if we use optimization now, we can optimize our resources, our land resources, water resources, our climate conditions, and if you have to grow the food for the more than 800 crore people of the world, then definitely you have to optimize your resources. And these are some fields where we can uh, make much more focus. Optimization, dynamical systems, cyber security, all these things are new branches of mathematics recently who have gained the popularity also. And now there is a need to make this earth a better situation, a better place to live. And the next challenge, I think, is the uh, pollution and solid waste. In every city of India, I have, wherever we go, we observe, whenever we enter in a city, we see the huge solid waste pile of solid waste and the smell. Almost everybody realizes in India, especially. So this is the another field where we have to think about. Though solid waste management is not only a mathematical problem, there are other aspects also. Chemistry, biology, and other people will also work to eliminate or to minimize this problem. But with mathematical modeling, we can optimize this thing also. I think these are some points where we have to put our resources and we have to focus. Uh, at this time, since I have to discuss only those fields where to make a better future. earlier as my topic was there. So I think these are the fields where we have to focus much more so that after some years we are observing the situation of Delhi. Pollution is the concern of Delhi people. Think about that. This is present, but the future situation, if we are not serious to do all these things, that will be the situation of other cities also. So I think first of all we have to make this country or this world, this whole earth to live is a better place for living, and only then another things, another research will be meaningful. I think this is sufficient for today because I want to listen the other my co-speaker also. He is a well-known mathematician. Anil sir already told me about him. Thanks for giving me the space and time for this. Thank you, sir. Hello.
Speaker or any teacher who want to ask anything from Professor Narendra?
It would be better if we discuss things in a question answer mode.
Any teacher who want to ask? Okay. So now Agrawal ji, now it's your turn. Add some pearls of wisdom from your a big dictionary.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Actually, today is the National Mathematics Day, and we are celebrating this day. And our country has given zero to the world. I think Indian astronomer and mathematical Brahmagupta, as I remember, he has given zero to the world. And there are so many areas where Dr. Sijwali, Professor Sijwali has already discussed, but I am giving some more areas, discussing some more areas where we are regularly using mathematical modeling, operation research, vector spaces, and there are so many mathematical areas are being used in the field of mathematics, and few are. Let us start from problem solving. There are so many structured areas where mathematical problem solving is used. Another is cell phone antennas, where everywhere we are using cell phone antennas. It helps us to find most economical way to put antennas. Another area where we are using mathematics, insurance, to calculate the cost of premiums. Insurance companies need mathematical modelings, and we are frequently using in this field. Internet and telephones. This is another area. To ensure a reliable service for phone calls, mathematical queuing theory is being used. Air traffic. Every day, around more than 50,000 commercial airlines and flights, all planes are being used. All luggage, every crew members, and all passengers have to at the right place, so at the right time. And in this, our mathematics plays a very important role. Tsunami warning. Mathematical modeling allows to understand program of tsunami, etc. and epidemic analysis also. With the help of reproduction ratio, we can predict at what time or up to what time this epidemic will end. Artificial intelligence is the most important area where we are using mathematics. Computer games requires vectors, matrices, many other concepts from linear algebra, 3D geometry, etc., where frequently we are using mathematics. Predicting weather, Professor Sijwali also discussed about this. Predicting weather. Wildlife modeling is another area where mathematical modeling and other concepts of mathematics are being used. Rockets, satellites, roller coasting design, MRI and tomography. This is very important where we use mathematics. Search engines. Billions of people use internet every day, and this is possible only with the help of mathematics. Linear algebra, probability, graph theory. These are the topics or the mathematical areas where we use game theory. There is one more area, glacier melting. Probability and statistics can be used to analyze environmental data and to examine the thickness of ice with the help of the process of glacier melting can be used. Telescopic mirrors, traveling and navigation. GPS navigation were being used only with the help of mathematics. And the remaining areas has already been discussed by Professor Sijwali. He has beautifully explained the areas where we are using mathematics. And I am thankful to Dr. A.K. Sharma who has given me a chance to discuss the areas of mathematics for better world.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. As you have rightly mentioned about the artificial intelligence, actually, I was thinking that what will be the mathematics after the artificial intelligence is encroaching in its field. So I feel that the role of mathematics is likely to expand. That is, it can transform, like you have rightly said, it can transform the field like topology, abstract algebra, etc. And I personally feel that some sort of digital framework can be designed to improve AI architecture and a symbiotic relationship between the various disciplines. So I personally feel that the AI and mathematics together can change the entire system, and of course they can transform the potential of the human being also. So thank you very much for familiarizing us various aspects of mathematics. And thank you, Professor Narendra Sijwali, for giving such a interesting talk. Thank you very much. And I wish you both on this very special day of National Mathematics Day, because you are both are from mathematics, a happy and National Mathematics Day. So thank you very much. And thank you very much for enlightening our teachers. And all the teachers, thank you very much for joining us. So let us meet something on somewhere on the same platform again. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.